Hello everyone and welcome to Magical Me. I'm Jamie Mendez, spiritual intuitive and oracle, here with my Moonday Oracle guidance for the week of February 5th, 2018. So for anyone who is new to my page, welcome, and I hope that you enjoy your time here. What Moonday is the ancient word for Monday. So I still refer to it as Moonday because it just resonates with my soul, and it is a day of the week that was associated or is associated with the moon. The moon is that strong feminine energy, and it is what we also use to connect to our intuitive abilities, to our higher self or our soul self. And so this was a day that was very highly regarded for any sort of divination, spiritual work, moon magic, or connecting with the moon's energy. So this is why I chose this day to do my oracle guidance for the week. It is a message for the highest and greatest good of the collective. So I use my intuitive abilities combined with oracle cards to discern a message for guidance on how we, as one, can get through this week's energy and what we really kind of need to know or what we can expect. Okay, so that's how it works. It's not a card that I'm not doing individual personalized readings, although I do offer them, and you can see my services and my fees and message me privately if you would like to schedule readings. But this is for all of us as one, so it's kind of generalized. It doesn't get very personal. So again, if you found yourself here watching either the replay or the live video, that means I believe in divine synchronicity, and I set the intention for all those who need to hear this message. They will find their way. And so there's going to be something that resonates with each and every single one of you with this reading, individually, uniquely, however it may be, but it is something here for you to hear. All right? After the Moonday reading is done, again, I only pull one card. After it's done, then I pull a card from my mudra deck. And we will be working with mudras together to really, literally take our power into our hands and really not only hear the message that comes through for guidance for the Moonday Oracle message, but also to apply it by utilizing the mudra that assists with it, okay? Hello everybody, I see you're all popping in. Welcome, I'm so happy to see you all here. I hope everybody is having a fabulous start to their week. Hi Christine and Risa, Faye, Jillian, Cynthia, see who else we have. Carol and Beth. Happy Moonday to all of you. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Bridget. Michelle. Yes, good morning, Michelle. Welcome, everybody. Leanne. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? I've missed you. I haven't seen you the last couple of days. So I hope everybody is doing well. I know a lot of people are still really feeling a lot of that release energy happening. And, you know, we had the full moon on January 31st for the most of us, just depending on where you are in the world. For the most of us, it was January 31st. For others, February 1st, you know. And that was really, it was a lunar eclipse. So it was super potent and really a catalyst for change. And a lot of people keep saying, well, when is this going to be done? When is it going to be done? It really never gets done. Especially, it's like once you awaken, once you tap into that awareness within yourself, it's like you can't undo it, you can't unknow it. However, what's happening is that we are moving into the 2-week period from the full moon to the new moon is building up and increasing in energy. The new moon is going to be a solar eclipse, if I'm not mistaken. So now we've had 2 eclipses once again, back to back. So what is beginning to be unraveled and revealed with this coming full moon, all this hard work that you've been doing emotionally, you know, lesson-wise, a lot of stuff is just coming up for everyone, what you're having to face, to deal with, patterns, all of this stuff, it's going to really kind of, full moon is release. So you can picture that eclipse was all about that releasing of everything, really, really potent. Now moving into the new moon is the catalyst for rebirth, renewal, starting fresh, starting over. So this is going to be like our final, like, hurrah, where we kind of burst forward into the new life, the new awareness based on all the work that you've been doing. Now, if you haven't been doing any work, well, this might be a little different for you. So again, everybody keeps saying, when is it all going to stop? It's going to be less intense. However, it doesn't stop because we are continuing to shift and grow and rise. So it's going to keep happening. There's all of this powerful stuff that's happening, and it really is all essentially for the highest good. It really is about how you see the situation. You know, are you going to see it as the glass half empty? Or are you going to see it as the glass half full? It's about choosing to find the silver lining and choosing to see the positive in everything. Choosing to recognize that my shadows are real, these emotions are real, and I've got to deal with them so that I can move into the positive, so that I can start living my life differently, how I want to, bringing in that happiness, that bliss. So really it's about awareness, a lot of awareness and transformation, all right? Hi, Bobby, sweetie, welcome. Hi, Heather. Yay, you made it. Good job, sweet. I'm so happy that you got here. I know it's so hard because, I never really announce the times, and there's a good reason behind that, just because the whole, spam stuff that happens and all that. But so that's why I don't announce the times anymore, so I'm sorry. But I also believe in divine timing. So, divine timing, Heather. Trissa, hey, hun, welcome. Huge release, tons of cleaning, brought the kids into spring clean. Good for you. Good for you. Yes, I've heard a lot of people here saying that. Lots of cleaning. Yes, Leanne, cleaning house. There you go. Well, you all, as within, so without. So if you're doing a lot of cleaning house within and internally, cleaning house externally goes right along with that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get into the reading then really quickly. Just some quick, brief announcements. Those of you who have had, hey Jason, just saw you pop in, welcome. So those of you who have ever had my new moon readings that I offer, I'm going to be offering them again. They are available as of now. I do charge $30 for those because they do take at least a half hour, if not longer. However, the new moon reading, especially given that we are having this really potent new moon eclipse that's coming in, new moon readings are really powerful for helping you to see what you can expect, what the new moon energy is bringing in. Now, again, you heard me say the new moon is a time of planting new seeds for new growth, for new birth and new life entering into your own life. So it's a really good way for you to see what it is that's coming in and how you can best work with it. Now, it doesn't just stop there. The new moon reading is actually it's a month ahead projection, if you will, but guidance. So I say projection lightly because, I'm a firm believer in, our destiny is not set in stone and things can be changed by our free will. However, the new moon is from new moon to new moon. So it will be from this new moon, the reading, until March's new moon. And then it will tell you what you can expect or what is coming in or going to be empowered around each phase of the moon. So it gives you information about the new moon and what it brings, the waxing moon period, that 2 week of increase. The waning moon and the waxing moon, again, tongue-tied. Waxing moon, which is building up back to the full moon again. It gives you the information about the full moon and what will be empowered in your life. And then when we wane, it's that perfect time of release and letting you know what is decreasing. What is it time for you to get ready to go within and reflect, because the moon is a massive cycle of increase, decrease. We're bringing in new so we can release the old, and then we can get ready to accept the new. So it's that constant cycle. And then it gives you the information about dark moon energy for you, and that's a time of going within to reflect what you need to know, what you need to reflect upon, and what you need to work toward for the next new moon and planting those seeds. So really great reading. If you are interested, all you have to do is you can go up to the top of my page, click the book now button, and just put new moon in the memo, and it is $30. I don't have it listed, I don't think, under my services or offers because I haven't had time yet, but I will be doing that. If you want to wait for my post about it, you can do that too. Okay, so that will be being offered until the week of the new moon, which is, I want to say the 16th. Let me just confirm. 15th. So February 15th is this month's new moon. So I will be offering it as of now up until that week. After that week, I shut it down just because it doesn't really resonate as much then, you know, going forward. So definitely want to get that reading done before or around the week of that new moon. Okay. One last thing. Hi, Shannon. Welcome, sweetie. You're right in time because I haven't started the reading yet. One last thing. Many of you already know this, but I'm going to announce it again. I still don't have an announced date as to when we will be physically in our new magical healing space. But for those of you who do not know, I have taken Magical Me and have joined forces with Karen of Luna Light Frequencies, and we have come together to offer our healing services together. You can book with us individually or you can work with us together. We have created a space where we will be actually offering our services in. It will be local to the Easton, Pennsylvania or Phillipsburg, New Jersey area. It is actually located in Wilson Borough, which is a township outside of Easton, Pennsylvania. So we hope to have that space open and ready very soon. We're working hard trying to get that ready to go. So if you are interested in that, in either of our services, Karen from Luna Light Frequencies offers vibrational tuning therapy, and that is utilizing a variety of tuning forks. So there are many, many, many different forks in there, and I would not do them justice. I would let Karen handle that as the explaining of it all, but that is an amazing session to have done. I myself offer not only regular Reiki energy healing sessions, but I do offer my Aurora light healing sessions, which I have talked about. You can check my services out to see my Aurora light healings and what exactly they are, because they are the works. They are a culmination of a variety of healing modalities: light, sound, frequency, Reiki, crystals, you name it. So check it out. We'll be working together. Also, we do have a third partner, so we've come together to form Oracles of the Light. We do have a Facebook page. Please go check it out, Oracles of the Light. We do have a Facebook page. It has our business address there and everything. We do have a third partner who will not be working in the healing space, but she will be doing a variety of very interesting readings and different readings that aren't your usual. These are more so tapping into the higher selves of your children, your unborn babies, your pets, all that. And that is my beautiful, lovely sister, Lindsay. So lots to come from us three, and especially, you know, Karen and I there in that healing space. So workshops will be coming out the wazoo with us. So you're definitely going to want to follow Oracles of the Light Facebook page. Okay? All right. So let me see if I missed anything. Hi, Rachel. I just saw you pop in, sweetie. Hey, gorgeous. Hi, Katrine. Welcome, sweetie. Leanne. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you. All right, so let's get started. And I think you're going to hear my kitty cat crying because she's late to the show and she wants to come in. So let me be polite and let her in, even though she's not being very polite. Come on. Nope. She chose to go elsewhere. It figures. Okay. At least she stops crying. All right, so for our Oracle guidance this week, I decided, once again, to work with that powerful dragon energy that we have coming in, and I am working once again with the Oracle of the Dragon Fae by Lucy Cavendish. So this is a great deck. It has dragon energy and fairy energy, so the Dragon Fae, which honor both of those energies, okay? All right, so let's see what guidance comes forward this week. The world is a collective's highest good. February 5th. Wow. Ooh, the Elder. It's hard to see because I think there's a little bit of a glare, but that wise old dragon. His magical, powerful staff he's got here. So the card itself says, heed wise counsel. This card works, it's a number 30, so that breaks down to be a number 3. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Carol. Oh, yes, she was just saying hi. Yeah. Number threes are the energy of creation. They are the energy of a new cycle getting ready to start, or a new chapter beginning. However, they are also that culmination of past, present, and future really kind of lining up, or coming full circle, if you will. It's like where you started, you find yourself all over again, but you're really at the end of it, though it feels like you're back at the beginning again, if that makes sense. At least it's how I see it in my mind. So it's like you're being presented with, because, okay, so think of a circle. The circle, it really doesn't have any starting point. But let's say you pick a point on the circle to start. You go around the circle and you finally come back. You get to the end, but the end is essentially the beginning of the circle. Now, throughout that circle journey, while you may get ready to repeat it over again, you now have learned something along the way. You've gone through a lot along the way. The destination has changed you, has shaped you in some sort of way. So by the time you get down to the end of that chapter or cycle or circle, it does feel like you're back at the beginning again, although you are at the end. And so what is happening here with the number 3 is that you're being presented with the opportunity to end a cycle by not repeating it, by not jumping back into the same pattern. Now go through your next part of your cycle, starting all over, but with that awareness, taking all of the lessons with you. And so I should probably say, for those of you just popping in, hi, welcome Lynette, hi Derek, thanks for joining. Glad you guys made it. So I literally just pulled the card, and I was talking about the number 3 because I feel like the number 3 is so much more important than even what the card is saying. But it is the elder. It's a very wise, ancient dragon. And it says, heed wise counsel. So with that energy of the number 3, remember I told you, from full moon to new moon, we are now increasing in energy. We are in our waxing phase of the moon. So we are increasing and building up. So this is a time of new growth. So as we've begun to release a lot and shedding a lot of skin, we've been being presented with a lot of different obstacles, challenges, but lessons also. As this comes about, you're being asked to learn from your mistakes, or learn from past experiences. Learn from the lessons that are being presented to you. Do not engage in the same pattern, in the same cycle. You're being asked to prepare for this new moon that's coming, which is, at least according to my time over here in the United States, in New Jersey, it is February 15th. So the new moon, again, that time of new life, new growth, new seeds to plant, to manifest for your future. So this is a time of planting the seeds. We do the work throughout the month to cultivate what we want to see in our life. Now throw in the fact that we've got another eclipse at this moon. This is really asking you to burst out of your shell, burst forward. So at this point in the game, we are really all the butterfly out of the cocoon, but we're still trying to break our wings free. We're still trying to build up enough blood flow and momentum within those wings so that we can actually sustain ourselves when we try to leap into flight. So we're still working at it. So this is the point of listening. This heed wise counsel talks about listening to the higher divine messages that are coming through. This wise counsel could come in many different forms. The wise counsel is telling you what I just said about the number 3. It's asking you to not repeat your old patterns. It's asking you to break out of a limited way of being. It's asking you to transform, to rise, to grow, to change. And so how that happens a lot of the time comes from divine wisdom. Where this divine wisdom comes, it could come in many sources. What's coming through me? Divine wisdom. This is that heed the wise elder. I'm not going to say I'm the wise elder, but I am a person that is in a position that I am receiving divine guidance and information. So there is wisdom that is flowing through me. Ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge. So you may have a variety of these sort of people in your life. So listen to those that are giving the guidance, that are helping you, not the ones that are telling you what to do. That's a little different. giving you the guidance, giving you the means of what you need to do to change your own life, to change yourself, to take your power into your own hands. Those are the ones you stay with. Those are the ones that you have the guidance, not the ones that are, I don't want to say the word bullying, because that seems a little bit too harsh, but the ones that are dictating. Not those ones. So be mindful. Listen to the wise guidance that's coming through. Guidance is something that's just given to you. It's yours to do what you will with, not somebody that's pushing you to do something in a forceful way. Okay? That I need to say that. So it came through really strong, so I really need to say that. So there might be a lot of you that is resonating with. So just be mindful of this. However, wise counsel, the best source of wise counsel comes through your heart, because this is the voice of your soul. This is the voice of your higher self. A lot of us focus on the voice from our minds. And I'm not going to say that that voice is wrong, but a lot of the time, the voice coming through our mind is the voice of our logical mind, our rational mind. And yes, sometimes we do need to have our heart and mind. All times we need to have our heart and mind in balance. But when we are listening for ancient wisdom, hi Ange, welcome sweetie. You did not miss the mudra. We are still on the oracle card, and it is heed wise counsel, the elder. And right now my heart is really actually starting to ache, so it's drawing my attention back, because I've talked about this before. I'm clairsentient, very empathic, so I take on where spirit wants sends it to my body, where I'm supposed to be paying mine to. So I'm getting the ache in my heart, which is telling me that I really need to acknowledge that people need to listen to their heart as well this week. And I feel like we're going to be faced with some more tests. All right, don't panic. Don't do that, because you'll put the negative energy into it. This is just another test for you to be like, psh, okay, I got this. I'm gonna rise above. I'm going to keep going and going, and I'm going to, like the checkpoints, you just check them off on your list. That's the way to look at it, because you're rising and rising and rising, so you can burst forward and leap into flight, all right? So the wisest guidance is going to come from your heart. It's because this is the voice of your soul, this part of you, your heart. And when we allow it to be broken open, and we allow it to be soft, and we allow it to be tender, and we allow ourselves to feel, we begin to hear through our heart. We begin to get wise counsel and guidance through our higher mind, through what we talk about on Friday, our stellar gateways. Our stellar gateway is that chakra that is above even our soul star chakra, which is even above your crown chakra. Stellar gateway is the seat of your soul. It is connected to source wisdom here. So this is where the guidance flows through. But believe it or not, it's not coming through your crown. It's coming out. It's coming through your heart, up and out, if that makes sense. So listen to your heart. Listen to the voice of your truth and of your soul. You're going to be presented with a lot of situations that are put in front of you as a test for you to not allow someone else to dictate to you, not allow someone else to elicit fear in a decision that you might be wanting to make, not allow someone else's beliefs or an outdated thought form or way of being, thinking, believing, to be what controls your decision making and what you decide to do from here. Because when I say this is a test, what happens when we begin to not listen to all of that, not listen to all the fears, not listen to the illusions, not listen to the doubt, not listen to other people's ideas of us or what we need to do, we've achieved it. Like we pass go, if you will. It's like level up. You did it. You listen. So that's why it's a test. So you'll be presented with many of these things, because essentially this is a time where we are shifting into connecting and reconnecting with our higher mind, with our soul self, higher self, whatever you refer to it as, your Christed consciousness, your Christed self. This is a time where we are reconnecting with this, and in order to do that, we've got to learn to start listening to it. We've got to learn to start tapping in and then following through with it. All right? So this is sounds a little bit more complex than what it really is, but really it is not. And if you have those wise beings that are within your life that are helping you along the way, they're helping you to find that inner voice of your own, you can listen to them too. Because they're not dictating, they're guiding. There's a difference. And I think that's how you'll know the difference, okay? So don't confuse, okay? I'm not black and white here. Don't confuse what I'm saying with, well, you said that we should only listen to ourselves, we shouldn't listen to anybody else or anything else, we should only listen to our heart. Yes, but no. I'm also saying that if you have mentors, guides, earth angels, those that appear in your life, be it a book, be it an actual ascended master in meditation or an angel guide, whatever this guidance, this elder energy may be, they're coming forward to help you find or better hear the voice of your own soul, if that makes sense to everybody. So it is okay to listen to them as well, because they should be encouraging you to hear, helping you do maybe the work you need to do, whether it be through healing sessions, chakra clearing, whatever it might be. But they're giving you the tools. They're helping you. So that's okay. All right? All right. So Angie says, oh, I had him this week. Pick for today's sentiment. Read Anahar. Oh, your daily sentiment for today, for Monday. On heart chakra. That was coming up yesterday. I was even guided to do a little work with Master Hilarion, who works on the heart chakra, the fifth ray. Green, lots of green energy with him. I was guided to. I'm going to be continuing to do some more work with him tonight. So perfect sense there. And he's green. Lots of heart chakra stuff. So listen to your hearts. This is helping us to soften our hearts, open our hearts, and to hear the voice of our hearts. Acting through our hearts with compassion, speaking through our heart, speaking our truth with compassion. All of that applies, okay? All right, so now it is time for the mudra. So let me see if I missed anything. Hi, Hannah. Welcome, sweetheart. Michelle says, I've definitely been faced with old patterns in January, releasing them and moving on. Good for you, hun. Absolutely. Everybody has been being faced. January was a doozy. But it was that way for a good reason. Do you see, if you could, I'm going to ask everybody, if you could zoom outside of your body and look at your life from a higher perspective, if you could look down at it, look back at everything that's been occurring the last 6 months to a year, and look where you are now, and see how everything has been happening as, like, very strategically, and it's assisting. And then that enables you to help see the way forward. So every now and then it's okay to take a third person perspective on your own life, to pull yourself outside of your body and look through your higher mind, okay? All right, so it's time for the mudra. We're gonna do this together. So for those of you who are not familiar with the mudra that I do every week, I'll really briefly explain it. So I work with a deck called Mudras for Awakening the Energy Body by Alison de Nicola. This is a deck that has a mudra on, a different mudra on a variety of different mudras within this deck and on a different card. But it also has not all of the chakras, but the 7 main chakras within this deck. So it really is a great way for knowing what most needs attention in your life in regards to your physical body, your energetic body, your chakras, what most need your attention. So mudras are ancient Tibetan hand symbols, movements, gestures that when you combine them with breathing, it enables you to literally channel and direct energy into certain parts of your physical body, emotional body, your mental body, and your spiritual body. And the purpose of this is for clearing blocks, awakening energy that needs to be awoken, for spiritual enlightenment, for releasing fears, doubts, for releasing any blockage that you might have going on that's, blocking creativity. It literally is limitless. There are a variety of things that mudras do, and they are just so beneficial that you cannot go wrong working with them. So I do bring them in every week for us to work with. After this, you can continue to work with the mudra for the rest of the week because it will be relevant and it will assist you, okay? So let's see, we're gonna do this together. We're going to see which mudra comes forth for us this week. Hi, Robin. Welcome, sweetheart. You did miss the reading, but you're in time for the mudra, and you know that you can catch this back on replay. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. So it's not a mudra, but it is a chakra card. So this one is the crown chakra. This is not surprising to me. I talked a little bit about this on Friday. I'm going to pull a mudra to go along with this, but they're calling our attention also to our crown chakras. So it is referred to as the Sahasrara. Angie? Sahasrara. I can't even say this one. I'm just going to keep botching it. Angie, can you break it down for everybody there since I'm doing such a terrible job? It's our 7th chakra at the top of our head. So this is either seen as an amethyst color, as a very vibrant white color. It just depends on how you see it. Sometimes it's white, sometimes it's amethyst. It means infinite, that we are infinite beings. Location, obviously, crown of the head. The sound is so hum. So if you chant that over and over and over again, it's actually assisting in awakening and stimulating that chakra. Its color is ultraviolet. Symbol is the 1,000-petal lotus flower. It rules all systems, so wow. That means working with this chakra is like an awakening of all of them, as well as your pineal gland. Its element is space. Qualities represent freedom, unity, lightness, and joy. So working with this one assists in freedom, believe it or not. And so I can see why this is coming forward. Also, unity. Once again, that's what we all have been working towards, bringing a unity of our lower self and our higher selves. Angie says, Sahasrara. There we go. Sahasrara. I'm going to try to remember that, but you know me, I probably will not. Do my best though. So, it's really about a unification. What's going on and what is occurring within us all is a unification of our lower selves and our higher selves. So we are literally being asked to bridge them, and as we do, it's literally like a tug of war. Okay? So this is going to assist us. On Friday, I talked about, I had, with my Goddess Temple school, we did a workshop on the full moon, and I was guided to do some healing and clearing work using some sound and some toning. For those of you who don't know what that is, toning is literally just like using your voice to hit certain notes that assist in clearing out and recalibrating chakras, if you will. It's the best way I can describe it. Hi, Laura. Welcome, sweetheart. You missed the reading, but we are getting just on the mudra part right now, so you know you can catch the rest on replay, okay? So we did that, and the reason I was guided to do that was because I was asked to help clear out blockage from the crown chakras because we are getting ready to connect on higher levels. So if we have a block within our crown, it's going to prevent us from accessing the higher 2 chakras that are very important. And so the higher chakra above the crown, and some say it's about 6 inches above the crown, is the soul star chakra. Above the soul star chakra is what was being referred to as the causal chakra. And all of you who were tuned in on Friday know that that causal chakra, which is probably closer to a foot above your head, is actually known as our stellar gateway, which again is what I was talking about earlier, the seat of our soul. So why we are getting ready to do this is because we need, for those of us who don't already have, cleared out crown chakras, one, the unification, freedom, but also to get us prepared to access those other chakras, okay? So how you can work with this one is, one, I'm hoping the mudra that comes forward is going to assist us with this, but also two, you can begin to, first of all, chant that so hum. Angie, really quickly, I'm going to ask you, do you have any tips on what people can do that don't have access to toning, light language, sound vibration, and those sort of things? Is there anything that you could do, that they could do besides see a healer on their own, that they can do to assist in clearing out and awakening their crown chakras? The so hum, if you just chant that over again, so hum, and as you make those, you can hear it even with your mouth. You can feel the vibration beginning to expand. You do that over and over and over and over and over again. That I already started to feel it in my crown, and I got a little dizzy just doing it. That's going to assist. Obviously, crystals, absolutely crystals. So the number one crystal that I use to work with my crown chakra is selenite, amethyst. Those are my number one and number two to go to, and they are the most easily accessible. They are not expensive crystals to work with. Selenite for me, I love just because it's such a purifying stone to begin with. So it does, so when you're wearing the selenite, you can keep it when you're sleeping at night, keep it by your head. Even your amethyst, keep them by your head, under your pillow, under your bed if you have selenite towers. Selenite. Broke my tip here a little bit, but this is selenite. Very easy to get your hands on. So these are very purifying as well. So you can hold these, wear these. Not this big, obviously, but every now and then you can find some jewelry in selenite as well. Clear quartz, absolutely, Angie. That's another fantastic one, easier to get your hands on. And then Angie says you've got the fluorite purple as well. Fluorite isn't always as easy to get your hands on, but you absolutely can get it. It's not difficult to find it, but just depends on your store. And then for those of you who know, amethyst is just your purple stone. Trying to think if I have any of the other ones. Everybody knows what clear quartz looks like. And fluorite. I don't have it right here. It's not easily, it's over across the room. So you can work with those crystals, wear them, sleep with them, keep them in your pockets, chant Angie says. You do that as well. It's going to assist. Remember, it's all about sound and vibration as well. So you want to get that. I'm already feeling like tingling in my crown. So yes, feel the tingling. You know it's working. All right, so let's pull a mudra and see what else comes out. Oh, determination. This is an interesting one. At least it's a relatively easy one to do. Determination. So obviously this is yellow or golden looking, so it is definitely connected to as well with our solar plexus. So it may be that we need to access the solar plexus, stimulate the solar plexus in order to assist in awakening our crown. People don't realize that a lot of the times, especially when I do healing work on clients, I will be guided to work on this chakra, but then I have to go back to this chakra because I can't work on this one until I access this one again. So it's really interesting that sometimes chakras are blocked by other chakras by what's causing the other chakra. They're not blocked by the chakra, they are blocked by what caused the chakra blockage of, let's say your third eye is blocked, but I could work on your third eye and it's not unblocking. Because it could be blocked by your, let's say, throat chakra. So I've got to access your throat chakra, unblock that, then unblock your third eye, and then possibly do a balancing on the two of them. So it can be very intricate. So it doesn't matter that this one is not a crown chakra mudra. It's going to assist us no matter what. So determination. It is called the, I'm going to attempt it, Mushtika mudra. That was a little easier. It assists with spiritual discipline, and we are going to do this together. Spiritual discipline, transformation, what? Willpower. This is absolutely what is needed in order to get through the intensity and maybe any tests or trials we still may be going through. It benefits optimized digestion and assimilation of nutrients, supports the kidneys and adrenal glands, cultivates determination and commitment to releasing self-limiting beliefs. Absolutely. That is needed. So instructions are, and we're going to do this together, I'm going to bring in some of the sound to work with us today, to get us all nice and relaxed. So I'm going to have everybody get comfortable. Either sit with your feet on the floor, fold your legs Indian style, lotus style, whatever works for you. Straighten your spine, drop your shoulders so you're not sitting up tense like this. You want to be nice and relaxed. And I'm going to just have you take a deep breath in through your nose before we even start. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. And just release all stress, all worry, all tension from the day. All right. So now we're going to take each hand together and curl the fingers inward, bringing the pads of the fingers toward the palms, thumbs on the outside. Bring the heels of the hands together like this and join the second joints of the fingers. Okay, palms and the joints here. Extend the two thumbs up and bring together. Hold hands lightly against your abdomen. Okay, so right next to, or above, I should say, your abdomen. Relax. And take a deep breath in through your nose. And release, blowing the breath out of your mouth. Pushing it into your abdomen. Take another deep breath in through your nose. And release. Direct and channel the energy into your abdomen. One last time, deep breath in. And release. And you can state, my sense of positive determination arises from within. My sense of positive determination arises from within. My sense of positive determination arises from within. And so it is. And you can open your eyes. So how does that feel? That should help you, one, nice and grounded, released. Not about you, but I absolutely feel empowered right now. So I can only imagine how you will feel after practicing this all week long. So here's a little homework assignment, everybody. I'm going to take a picture like I always do, and I post the picture of the mudra on my page. I want you to save it to your phone, save it to whatever device you watch on often or you can take with you. Because we are going through so much, because a lot of us are, we're struggling to see the silver lining, to find the power to overcome obstacles, because some people, sadly, will want to give up. So your homework assignment is, every single one of you watching, practice this once a day. That's it. 3 deep breaths in, 3 breaths out, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Once a day, every day. Make it your ritual. If you have to do it before bed, do it before bed. And state the affirmation with it each time, 3 times. Work on that. Work on your crown chakra work, connecting with the crystals that we talked about, the chants and the sound that we talked about. It's very important, guys. This stuff is going to assist you. So remember our card for the week. If no one else is your wise elder, allow it to be the guidance that came through today. Okay? Angie I'm not even going to attempt to say it right now because I would probably make a fool of myself, but Angie, my dear, thank you so much. I absolutely love you and all your very ancient wisdom and guidance. Angie just shared a chant or a mantra for us to do along with this week. Okay? All right. And Courtney says, my hands started tingling. There you go, sweetie. That's how you know you are channeling that energy. Absolutely. All right, everyone. I hope that you have a magical, profound, powerful week. And you remember to rise within your power, but always remember your heart and remember to stay there. Remember to always share your heart compassion when you do the work that you do, and clearing out your crown chakra as well this week. All right. Love and magical blessings. I'll see you back here, hopefully, on Fortune Friday. And you can always message me if you need me. I'm always here. Bye-bye.